Good evening, everyone. Today is September 2nd, 2012. I got a haircut today, as you can tell. Shaved the sides again to kind of, get my sexy back. So, pretty cool. Got my mohawk going. I had a couple things today. My dad sent a couple comments, and one of your questions, Dad, yes, I actually, every time anyone sends a comment, I get an email and I read the comment. It doesn't matter what blog or what blog you're answering to. I always get them all and I read everything, so I don't need to go individual. I just get a list of kind of everything, so it works out pretty well. So yeah, feel free to comment on anything and then I'll get it. And if for anyone else watching, my dad actually made a pretty funny a pretty long comment on one of them, and he was saying that while he was in the Navy, there's a guy that you're assigned to kind of help you with your career choice. And one of the sayings they have is, he's as concerned about your career as you are with his, and kind of, correlating that with the doctors and everything like that is like, well, how much are they really concerned about you as an individual, where they have, holes to fill and everything like that. So very cool. If you guys have a chance, go through and read all the comments. They're very very interesting. A lot of comments from you guys. So very awesome of you. I watched a movie called The Gerson Miracle today. That was based off the Gerson treatment. I don't know. I kind of talked about it a while ago, but it's dealing with basically juices. You're taking about a juice an hour for 13 hours a day. They've done some studies in melanoma and stuff like that, and I guess I've seen okay results for stage 1 and 2 and some stage 4. But with mine, as everyone says, stage 3 C is hard because there's no tumors anywhere. They have basically nothing to judge against if anything's helping or not, and whatever it is. But it's just actually like the really cool thing about watching the documentary. I suggest everyone watch it. Is it gives it even though it's not about melanoma necessarily, it just talks about cancer and other things like that, and it's really one of those things that's like, oh, there is something else out there. There are other options out there, and for me, the Garrison's one of those things where I think I'm probably gonna do it. I'm still researching a lot and looking around and kind of reading as much as I can on everything and see what else is out there. But honestly, with melanoma, I was actually just talking with some lady from the American Cancer Society. She was or I called them and talked with them, and she just had the same information I had. I talked with Cancer Centers of America or something like that via live chat, and was just kind of talking with her about biochemo and everything, and she didn't know much about it. But she's like, yeah, all the treatment stuff, it's all on our website. And I looked at the National Cancer Institute. They had a little bit of information actually on the Gerson therapy and everything like that, but all their therapies are all the biochemo and everything like that. So there's not, I guess melanoma, there's not a lot of information out there. Not a lot of people know. No one knows a lot about it, and so it's a weird place to be. But really, after watching the Gerson therapy or the Gerson Miracle, the documentary, I don't think I'm gonna go back and do chemo. I'm pretty set in my ways that I'm not going to go back to do the biochemo, and not necessarily because, well, basically I don't think there's any benefit to it. I feel like there's, the only benefit I would get by doing all of this, or not even the benefit, the only pro, I guess, is that I possibly won't get the side effects. That's the only real pro that I see. Where the other, if I do like a vegan type thing or a whole foods just diet and try and do it the Garrison way or something, the worst thing that's going to happen is, it'll come back. But the worst thing that's going to happen with the other chemo is it'll come back anyway. Might have all these other crazy side effects, where if I do the diet and everything like that, maybe it'll help, but or maybe not. But it's the same thing with chemo, but at least I don't have the side effects, and I feel better by eating vegetables and fruits and everything like that. And there's the I guess if after everything's said and done, I'm really glad that at least I asked the question of the doctor, and at least I asked myself the question of, why do I eat what I eat? Why do I eat meat? Why do I eat cheese? And why do I eat milk? And why do I like that stuff? And why is that healthy for me versus eating just fruits and vegetables? And if my body is an animal, and my whatever I put into my body is used to help grow whatever's in my body, wouldn't it make sense that if I put fruits and vegetables in, which are good for me, if I put those in my body, it'll help everything out, versus just trying to take a drug to kind of kill me and the cancer type thing. So I don't know. I still haven't heard back from my doctor, Dr. Kong up at the U, so I'm waiting to hear back from him on the emails I sent, that little peer review, or that paper that my brother sent me regarding melanoma as well. Asked him about the China study still waiting to hear back from him. I'm going to try and find a couple other doctors tomorrow and basically this week to kind of just call them and talk to them about it too, and see what their thoughts are, just to get second opinions. And again, I haven't ever done that in the past, so but yeah, I guess that's basically it. I mean, it's yeah, I would say definitely look up the Gerson Miracle, watch it, look up the China study, read that, and then just question yourself, just question why you eat what you eat, and why you feel that eggs are good or milk is good or any animal product is good type of thing. And I don't want to come off sounding like, oh, I'm preaching or anything like that, but just question yourself, like why wouldn't you question it? Why wouldn't you question what you eat day in and day out and see if it really is healthy for you or not? So yeah, anyway, I hope everyone's doing great, and it's Sunday, so I'm gonna head off to bed here pretty soon. So hope everyone's good, and we'll talk to you all later. Peace out.